Hi, it's Annie with Sensing Vitality, and today we're going to be continuing to work with helping with your sacrum, low back, hip pain. And even if you don't have hip pain, this is so awesome if you're a walker or a runner to really help balance your pelvis. So you're going to need a skinny roll that you're going to put across just like we did in the first lesson. And we're going to use a little towel for your sternum, breastbone area, and then something under your ankles. And you're going to use your hands to help you come down so your belly is on the roll. Now you can do this in bed. It works just fine. If you can't get down to the floor, if you're, for whatever reason, unable to do that, it's a little more feedback on the hard floor, so that's why I do a lot of lessons on a firm surface. So as I mentioned in the previous video, this is such an awesome position just to rest. And it will be healing and balancing for your low back and sacrum here. All right? So I'm just moving this down a little bit on my ankles. So we're going to do a little movement now if you're stable for that. If your back is very unstable, I would stay with that first video, but you can try this as well if it feels comfortable. What you're going to do is lift one knee off the ground, okay? But don't engage much in your butt to do this. You're going to just slide your foot a little bit to lift that knee, and then hold it for just a little bit, and then relax and breathe and see if you can relax your shoulders. Now I have my head turned to the side, but you can also have your head so it's right in the middle, resting on your forehead. All right, let's lift that same knee again. It's the same side that I've got my head turned toward, and I'm looking to my right. You hold the knee and then let it come down and rest. All right. Now, if we do the other side, let's turn your head the other way and lift your other knee and hold it and then come down and rest. And really relax your chest, your shoulders, breathing. Really let your body settle into the ground. And then lift your knee again and hold it. And try not to squeeze too much. Just move the bones if you can. Just do a little bit and then relax and let that knee settle. I'm going to bring my head back to the middle here. And just resting. So there are many different movements that we can make here. And if you have kind of a lot of pain, I wouldn't do too much of this lesson. Do little bits at a time and then rest on your back or rest on your belly. But we're going to do one more movement. You're going to bring your hands so they're in a push-up position. Okay? And you're going to lift your right shoulder a little bit. Just lift it a little bit and then lift your left knee a little bit. So they're both lifting. And then lowering them. And let them settle and really settle into the ground. So as you rest here, feel things keep settling. So lift that right shoulder again. Hold it. And then gently lift the left knee. And you might feel the top of your foot sliding a little away from you. And then relax and let everything settle. Bring your head back to the middle. Rest your elbows and your arms. And then bring your hands again to that push-up position. And we're going to turn your head to the left now and lift gently by pushing down your hand into the ground. The left hand, push down to lift your left shoulder. And then lift your right knee. It makes this giant diagonal feeling. And you might feel a little weight on that right hip into the roll, and then relax, drop your shoulder into the floor and the knee at the same time. So we're going to do that again. Push with your left hand so the left shoulder comes up, and then lift your right knee off the floor. And the right foot, you might notice it'll slide away from you. And then gently bring it back down and bring your hands near your head. And put your forehead in the middle now so your head's resting. And then just take a few breaths to settle. And then we're going to take your hands by your chest and push yourself back onto your hands and knees. Take away all the little rolls and stuff. And bring your hands so they're right under your shoulders. And we're going to just move your hips very slowly, a little side to side, a little forward and back, and then move one knee a little forward. And move that knee back. And then move the other knee forward. And then move that knee back. And then just make a few movements to crawl a little bit forward and back. And this is very helpful if you have a back injury, to do just a little bit of crawling movements and feeling the balance between your legs, your knees, and your hands. So you can rest for a moment lying on your back. And feeling the contact now. And then let's roll to your side. And then we'll come up to sitting. And then you can stand and sit on a chair. But it's very important after doing this movement that you walk around a little bit, okay? Not vigorously, but walk gently around to feel your balance now, to feel how you move, how it is in your pelvis now, and really sense the connection with the ground as you move around. So walk after this lesson, and I just want to thank you for joining me. Thanks for subscribing. Thank you, Patreons, for supporting this channel and all these lessons. So I'll see you next time. Take care.